Right now I'm on my way to Chicken Corner, a four-wheel drive place.
Before Canyonlands, we took a ride out to Chicken Corners. This is a very popular but moderate off-road trail.
As you can see, it is another truck trail.
And we stopped before we reached the end because our truck, being a long wheelbase, couldn't handle a couple of the taller ledges, and I couldn't risk not making it home. After Chicken Corners, going through Moab, we stopped at Zax's for lunch. Midday is a nice time to get off the trail and find some nice, cool, air-conditioned spot to relax in until evening comes and cools things down a bit. Of course, cool is a relative term. We didn't make a special trip for Canyonlands, but part of it's right across from Arches, and it was recommended we just make a day trip out of it without moving our home base. This ranger was super nice with the boys and educated them on biological crust and its effects on the desert. We're at Canyonlands. About to go to the Grand View Overlook.
We're on a mesa, but isn't a bottomless pit.
The Grand View was certainly grand. From here you can see the confluence of the Colorado and Green Rivers. We also think we could spot the area we drove through off-road earlier in the day.
Mesa Arch.
This stuff is very delicate.
Tons of biological soil crust.
And
it looks like it's very old.
one at a time. And what exactly is it?
It's just sand that has been hard over the few years. It collects water, and seeds that drop into it grow on this, since it's a perfect growth place.
It can get flooded and destroyed by water, but can also trap water for all these plants you see here.
Okay. What happens if somebody got off the trail and stepped on it?
It would die, and everything would have to regrow for a few more years.
It's that black stuff.
Yes, it's that black stuff. So if you see any on the video, don't worry.
Hey, don't go to the edge just yet. Here we are at Mesa Arch. You see some of the craziest things in these parks. This mother and two young children walked out over the arch. My stomach was turning watching them. The kids sat down, hung their legs off the edge. I was making all sorts of comments about how irresponsible she was, and then I noticed her husband standing right next to me taking pictures. But he needed to hear it anyway. In hindsight, we would have enjoyed a few days at Canyonland. As it was, we only saw the island in the sky section, and we didn't get to hike much. Canyonlands also has the Needles section, which is a bit of a drive and warrants its own trip that we hope we can get to soon.
Delete that video at once.
We headed back to our last night at Devil's Garden Campground. Next stop, the cliff dwellings of Mesa Verde.